Okay, starting in. So, good evening, everybody. My name's Steve Provost. I'm the executive producer for ToryNewEngland.org, and we're happy to have you on our end of September uh, chat, online chat. We're happy to have you all. We're happy to have you all with us and joining us tonight. For those who are subscribers, we welcome you back. For this is our second, believe it or not, live stream. I apologize for the hairy stuff here, but kind of get ready for my winter season. Kind of want to keep my face warm during this winter months. As we know, New England weather can be sometimes tough on us New Englanders, but we seem to hack it out year after year, and it's just so cool and amazing being here in New England and be a New Englander. Hey, I want to talk to you about first off. I also want to say welcome to our new subscribers that have joined us through the last 2 months. We're happy to have you on our live stream. Be sure to check out all of our great videos on our website, ToryNewEngland.org. Got a lot of great videos. We just put one out today, the 27th of September. It's from our trip from Mount Auburn Cemetery. That was a really cool trip. And you'll see all the great stuff that Michael was able to edit and pull together, and it was quite interesting, especially climbing up the They have a tower that you can actually climb to the top of, and it really broke your heart climbing that staircase. It was tough. They have a mid landing. You can go out and walk around all 360, and then you walk up another flight of stairs to the very top. Michael and I both had a hard time getting up there, but we enjoyed it. We had fun. Supposedly there's a lot of famous people that are buried in that cemetery, and we didn't really get a chance. Maybe we'll take another trip there at some point to to find some of these great famous people. One of them that I know of that's buried there was Mary Eddy Baker, who's the Christian Scientist founder, who's buried in that cemetery. And we hopefully find her cemetery for those who are of that faith. So that's coming up. But the big news for the remainder of the year and into January, we're looking at we have some dates already planned for the remainder of this year and to the January. Already scheduled and ready to go. We're going to tell you about those in a minute, but we still have some dates or some time frames that we still need to get something planned together and put together for our videos to go out for the remainder of this year. One is November. We have nothing planned for November as of yet, but who knows? Mike and I, we're not really sure. So let me tell you what's going on for the remainder of this year, and we'll leave the best thing. We'll leave one of the greatest things last. Of course, that's our January activity, our event that we're planning already. We've already got things ready for that one to go. So we're first going to start off with September 30th. Mike and I are taking a trip out to the Londonderry, Vermont, to visit a farm, and it's called the Taylor Farm out there, and it should be very interesting. I took a trip there years ago, so I think 2016, 2017, with a church group I belong to, and I was able to milk the cows and have a great time. So we're going to take you out there and show you around the farm and show you some of the animals they have there. It should be quite an interesting trip out to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Vermont. Right now, by the way, too, here in New England, for those who are not New Englanders, as you know, our leaves are changing here, and this is one of the most beautiful times to live here in New England and to visit New England because of those leaves changing, because of the colder weathers. There's a certain element within the leaves, so that when the colder weather starts setting into New England, those leaves will start changing colors, and some of the bright colors you get of those trees are, I just can't say it. It's just so beautiful. So if you're planning to ever come here to New England, come here during the fall because that's the greatest time to be here. Summer is nice to come visit. That's when we get a lot of tourism here in New England, but the fall is really a great time too to visit because of those fall changing weather conditions and the leaves changing. So that's September 30th. October 1st. This is a great thing too. We are visiting the New England Great State Fair in West Springfield, Massachusetts. That's the Big E, Eastern States Exposition Grounds, for the 17-day run of the Great State Fair. Now, I will tell you, it's each state of New England, whether it's Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. They all have replicas of their state house. Oh, it's called Avenue Estates. And we'll be paying a trip through those particular state houses and visiting each of those states at the Big E, as well as a lot of great food, carnival rides, different companies selling their wares. Hopefully, maybe even catch a concert. I will be trying some of the rides, by the way. I hope. And we also have as you can see behind me, I have this is an amateur radio, shack. This is not a real background, by the way, but they have an amateur radio booth there at the Eastern States, and it's going to be the actual booth for amateur radio is in the Better Living Center. We're going to be paying attention. We're going to be paying a visit to that booth and talking to fellow amateur radio operators. I will tell you, I'm actually working on my amateur radio license currently. So this is going to be a trip for me. And we're having a special guest with us, a friend of mine from the Boston Amateur Radio Club, Joe Chapman, who's my Elmer, who's my instructor. He's going to be taking a trip with us and teaching me more about amateur radio world. I can't wait. This is going to be so cool. And just going to be so much food and just fun. So we're going to show you a great thing of that. November is, like I said, quiet. December has been kind of quiet right now too as well. So those 2 months we're trying to plan something we don't know quite yet, but maybe late October we could possibly be doing. Hopefully, I'd like to do a trip to Salem, Massachusetts, where, of course, the Salem witch trials. By the way, I don't know if you guys realized it, but recently we got news here at Torrey, New England, that if you guys know anything about the Salem witch trials, they just exonerated the last final person accused of witchcraft. So they were accused of that, and now that they're found not guilty, we'll say it that way. So that should be that's something I want to go enjoy again, Salem, and see how it is. If you are planning a trip to Salem, Massachusetts, I would recommend highly and strongly that you kind of not attend the last week of October. You're probably best bet not go down there that time of frame because it is packed person to person, shoulder to shoulder during that time. If you can, try to go the week before that. You'll be better off because it won't be so crowded down there. But it's always a nice place to visit during the fall months, and especially October around Halloween. And we hope that you'll get down there and visit. Speaking of Halloween, in just a few days from this particular 27th, on September 30th, that's actually this Friday, when Michael and I will be taking a trip out to Vermont. On Disney Plus, Hocus Pocus 2 is going to be released on Disney Plus. Again, Hocus Pocus 2, that was filmed both here in Salem and in Rhode Island for Hocus Pocus 2, is going to be released on Disney Plus this Friday. So if you have Disney Plus, be sure to catch it. I'm going to be watching. I hope you guys are going to join me and watch it. So if you do watch it, put it down in the comments below that you've seen it, and tell me how you liked it, because I'm going to be watching it too, and I will definitely chime in on the chat and let you know what I thought of the new movie. I did get a chance to see some of the pre-filming, behind-the-scenes type of video that's been out on the internet. If you do look at the internet, you should be able to find some of the stuff that was put, like, out in Rhode Island. They had a field where they actually constructed a small facade of an old colonial village. And in downtown Province, Rhode Island, they actually had a carnival set that they built right in downtown Rhode Island, Province, Rhode Island. So you look around the internet and see if you can find any of those videos. They should be up around there someplace. But right now, the big news is for January, which is already planned. Mike and I'm very happy to say this because this is something I really, 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 truly love. And let me get something here to show you guys. So in January, Mike and I are going to be going to downtown Boston, to the Boston Opera House, to see a play that I really want to see. And that is, if you can see it, look, let me see if I can get it focused here. Hamilton! About Alexander Hamilton, who was the first treasury agent of the United States. And that, by the way, too, is also on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you can watch the full play on Disney Plus as well. But we're going to be, Mike and I are going to go see the play at the Boston Opera House, which I'm excited about. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about it, not only seeing the play itself, but I hope and pray that one of the okay, so I go to Roxbury Presbyterian Church here in Boston, and our pastor was Liz Walker, who was one of the first African American newscasters here on WBZ Channel 4. And her son, Nick, plays Aaron Burr, who was the guy who shot Alexander Hamilton. He actually plays it in the touring cast, which I hope and pray that he's part of this cast that comes to Boston in January. I believe tickets are still available if you want to see any of the days that they play here in Boston. If you want to come down here in Boston and see it. And I should be so excited because I'm constantly singing these songs, and I just fall in love with the songs. But so we hope that we're going to make this again October 27th, just shortly. And by the way, the next live will be just before my birthday on the 27th. Hopefully, because last month we did it on the 27th. This month we're doing it on the 27th. And next month we'll do it on the 27th. So every 27th of the month we'll do another live. And we hope that you guys can all join us. And we're already getting, I'm seeing down on my my phone here there, I'm already getting comments, which I love and hear. I love seeing. So if you join me on one of these live, if you want to join me on one of these live chats, feel feel free to chat me in the through the thing, and I'm happy to answer questions if you have any. And so I just wanted to say hello and just say, by the way, and too, happy Halloween for those who are getting ready for the Halloween months, because you know it's coming. So thanks for watching. We'll see. I might. Oh, matter of fact, before I forget, I almost did. Please, on our YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and especially hit that notification bell so you can be sure that you'll always know when our next upload of our new videos are coming up, as well as when I go live here on this particular channel. And we'll be putting this up on our website for those who missed it. And okay, Mike. Thank you for coming and visiting us on the live stream. So, and I know who that is. That's actually Mike, my video editor. So we want to say thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time on our live stream here on TourNewEngland.com. Thanks and good night.